Hello guys. Okay, this is what this area looks like now. I have put away all the Halloween decor that I had displayed there in the month of February. I've shown you this painting so many times. I found it on Facebook Marketplace. It has a very Gothic vibe, very tragic, and I think it did really well for that month of February. It was not intentional, it just happened to be like that. And what I like about paintings, I'm a big fan of paintings in a house. They can make a space look very high end, very sophisticated, and just a very elegant ambiance. But now that it's almost spring, and I feel like I need to put something else up there. What I like doing in this area is that I have a few different paintings that I like to switch out throughout the year. So like that, I'm not bored at looking at the same painting all day throughout the year. By switching these paintings out, it gives my place a little temporary makeover, so to speak. And this is what I've decided to put up here for spring 2026. And this painting is, I found it also on Facebook Marketplace. It's a real painting. None of my paintings are prints. I don't like prints, even though some prints can look very stunning and exceptional. But I just like the feeling of having a real painting. And also, I like original paintings. I don't like reproductions of paintings such as famous people or famous scenes. So initially, I thought this was an original piece, but it was painted after an original painting. The original masterpiece, it's called Empress Eugénie, surrounded by her ladies in waiting circa 1920, and it was painted by German artist Franz Xaver Winterhalter, born 1805 and died in 1873. This reproduction was executed by an artist by the name of W. Sapsford. And when I saw this originally, I thought, okay, it looks like a coven or something. There was just something really witchy about it, so I pretended that it was a gathering of witches in the middle of the woods or something. And I think I kind of got it just a little bit before Halloween, and I thought perfect. But now that I know that it's an original painting, I still like it anyhow. I think the artist W. Sapsford did a great job. Of course, it doesn't look exactly like the original, but it's its own thing, and I like it. And right next to this painting, I have placed this charcoal drawing of this old man. I'm still not sure who it is, but I like it. I think he adds to the mood and vibe of this spot here. Somebody actually thought that it could be Charles Darwin, which kind of looks like him, but I don't think it's him. I found this charcoal drawing at a small antique shop that's unfortunately no longer in business. I think a year ago I found out that they were no longer in business. Very unfortunate. And here in the darkness, with just the flickering light of an LED candle, it affords this painting a totally different vibe, a more moody, darker vibe, I believe, in my opinion at least. Okay, what I really wanted to show you in this video is this new painting that I bought. I found it, of course, on Facebook Marketplace like a week ago approximately. And when I saw it, it was originally advertised as an original painting of Ulysses S. Grant. But when I saw it, I didn't think that I could see Ulysses S. Grant in it, but I was thinking more in terms of Vincent Price. I'm not sure why it gave me Vincent Price vibes. And when I saw it, I immediately contacted the seller. It took him all day to respond, and initially I thought that maybe it was sold to somebody else, but I got really lucky. He offered it to me, and I went to pick it up after work. But it's a stunning piece, and it's 47 inches by 37 inches, so it's pretty large, and it's an original painting. It's oil painting by an artist by the name of B. Stolz, but I guess it's another German name, so we'll say B. Stulz. And according to the seller, he bought it from this private sale or private set sale to employees that Warner Brother puts together for their employees. And I believe he said that it might have been used in a TV series or in a movie or something. But very cool find, I think. And I was really happy that he sold it to me. It was a very good experience with that seller. I'm just a very down-to-earth person, even though I got kind of sad during the day because I thought he might have sold it to somebody else. So this is where I plan to hang this new painting up here in the kitchen, and I'm going to be putting this painting somewhere else, the one that's currently up there right now. And I've always wanted a portrait in this area anyway, so I think it'll work out perfectly. And this is what it looks like. And I wasn't really convinced with this setup. There was just something off, but I played around with it as far as what kind of accent pieces I was going to display around this amazing portrait. And this is what I had ended up at that time, what you're looking at right now. But as you'll see in a different video shot, I ended up changing my mind. And this is the end result. These are the accent pieces that I decided to use around this painting. And as you can see, it's already night and it's just the candles illuminating it. And I think it really evokes that Vincent Price vibe. It really accentuates his stern look, his seriousness and moodiness. And I'm really happy how it turned out. And this is with the lights on, and as you can see, I got rid of the bust. There was a bust of a lady there and different accent pieces, and also got rid of the lamp that was standing next to this side table, and I think that was a really good choice. It's just more simple, and you can really appreciate this painting much more. And it's definitely a great find on Facebook Marketplace. It was the perfect price, the perfect size, and the perfect mood for this spot here that's worthy and adequate for the House of Usher. Because I still don't know who this gentleman is, instead of Vincent Price, I'll imagine that it's a count or some kind of vampire or something, which is a more adequate name assignment for what I'm going for. And finally, this is what this area looks like now as well, after I've added some accent pieces next to the artwork. I have decided to bring out the bust of this lady out here into the living room. It used to be in the kitchen area, but I think it looks more appropriate here. And I have added some candles, and there's a skull there. It's a Halloween item that I found at Michael's maybe like 3 years ago or something. I'm also a big fan of very old photos, Victorian photos, etc. So I've decided to add this photo here of this family. They're all wearing black, and I think that adds to the mood of the space at all. Okay, so that's all that I want to show you in this video as far as Gothic decorating the way I do it.